Sally? Ow! Sally, wait! Please! I'm sorry.
So am I. If you want a kiss, don't claw. Just ask.
All right. May I have a kiss?
Certainly not.
But after I bought you dinner, I took you for a ride through the park.
And try to show me how the inhalator works in the back of that ambulance?
Well, on a first date, guy's got to try.
If he wants the first date to be the last. Good night, Dr. Hawley.
Oh, have a heart, Sally. Give me a chance to apologize. Invite me inside for a nightcap. I promise to be a perfect gentleman. Please, just one little drink.
Well, maybe just one, if you promise to be very quiet.
Somebody sick?
Oh, no. Joy, my roommate, is going away for the weekend tomorrow, so she went to bed early. But, first we need some ice.
Ice?
Mm-hmm. Our fridge is on the blink. Would you mind going to the all-night deli and picking up 25 pounds?
25 pounds?
A strong man like you.
Back at a trice with the ice. Sally? Hurry!
Surprise! Our fridge is working again.
Now you tell me.
But I did promise you a drink. Good night, Dr. Hawley.
But Sally...
You, honey, those interns are murder. I found out a long time ago. They pursue their studies of anatomy even after dark.
Especially after. These New York men are all alike. It's a good thing they all fall for the ice trick.
You've caused more cases of frostbite than Admiral Byrd. You sure you'll be safe this weekend, all alone?
Certainly, Joy. Now, don't worry.
I wish you'd change your mind and come along. The Berkshires are beautiful this time of year, with the leaves and the men turning all colors.
Oh, I wish I could. But I have to deliver those designs first thing Monday.
Well, if you want to be stuck in this rain-swept city for 2 days.
Well, it's probably raining in the Berkshires, too.
Not on my weekend. I'm Little Miss Sunshine. Wherever I go, sunflowers turn their faces to me. Violets blossom, roses bloom, lambs gambol, and I get freckles.
Oh, your cab's here.
Oh. Good. You take care of yourself, Sally Martin. Don't you do anything I'd give my right arm to do.
Oh, I won't. Now, listen, you have fun, Goofy, and I'll see you Sunday night, huh?
Yeah, very late.
Is that you, Joy?
Oh, no, she's got...
Oh, well, then you must be Sally, of course. Boy, it's really coming down out there.
Who are you?
Sam Cody. Didn't she tell you?
Who tell me what?
Joy, that I'd be here.
Hey!
Oh, sorry. Say, bathroom this way.
Yes.
Thanks a lot.
Now, just a minute, Mr. Cody.
Sam.
Joy didn't say anything to anybody about anybody...
Well, I sent her a wire. Hey, Joy! Sam's here.
You needn't shout. She's not.
Oh, she's not out. Not in a day like this.
Well, your coat is dripping.
Oh, sorry. Hey, I'll hang it over the tub. Eat some coffee.
What
your way. Go right ahead and move. Hope you don't mind. The hair's wet. Don't want to catch cold. Those aren't all your stockings hanging in that nylon jungle.
Oh, I forgot about my...
Panties? They're dry. I took them down to hang up my coat. Now, where's that coffee?
Now, you just wait a minute, Mr. Cody.
Sam.
Listen, you can't come busting in here like this.
Who busted? I was invited by dear old Cousin Joy. Where are the cups?
Cousin Joy.
Yeah, our mother's a sister. Say, you know, Joy's a year older than I am, but don't you tell her I told you. The cups.
In there.
I have a standing invitation to spend the weekend anytime I can get up from school. Care to join me?
No. You mean that Joy invited you here?
Would I be here if she hadn't? Like it with cream.
Cream.
You get it.
Oh, well, listen, I told you I don't want any coffee.
Don't blame you. Tastes like it was drained out of a fisherman's boot. You make it?
Your cousin did.
That explains it. Never let Joy cook.
But you still haven't answered my question, Mr. Cody. Oh, all right, Samuel.
Just plain Sam. I come from a poor family. Coffee.
That's 68 cents a pound.
Got change?
How much are you going to make?
Enough to last till breakfast.
Breakfast? Oh, you sound as if you're going to spend the night here.
Well, where else?
Here, in this apartment?
A medical student can't afford a trip to New York and a hotel room, especially if he has to buy coffee, too.
Well, I don't want your money.
Good, I haven't got that much.
Well, surely you're joking about staying here.
Why? I'm very neat. I always rinse the basin after I shave, and Joey said I could sleep on the couch. Well, if you don't believe me, ask her. When will she be back?
Tomorrow night. Well, she went to the Berkshires for the weekend, to a cabin near Tanglewood that belongs to a friend. And she didn't say anything about any wire from you. And you certainly can't spend the night here because I'm all alone in this apartment. So there!
Listen, baby, don't do that. I'm sorry. It's all some kind of a stupid mix-up. It's more embarrassing to me than it is to you. I feel like a first-class jerk, you know? At least this is dry.
And it stopped raining.
I wonder why Cousin Joy didn't say something about my wire. You don't suppose she left on purpose just because I told her I was coming?
She wouldn't do a thing like that. Joy? Well, she didn't get any telegram. When did you send it?
Yesterday. I asked my roommate to... Hey, that's it. Yeah, he was broke and had a date. I bet that lousy pirate pocketed my $1.20 and blew the wire. Lady, never trust a medical student.
You said you're a medical student.
I'm different. I'm failing. Well, I better get back.
To school?
Mm-hmm. At Johns Hopkins. If I get an early bus, I'll be back in time so I can get some sleep, get up tomorrow and spend a glorious Sunday in Baltimore.
Good.
Have you ever spent a glorious Sunday in Baltimore?
No?
Nobody has. H.L. Mencken said if a man spends a Sunday in Baltimore, he's entitled to a refund. Well...
Sam?
Huh?
If you'd like to stay, for a little while, I mean. Coffee's on.
Well, maybe. If you want me to.
Well, you're Joy's cousin, and it wasn't your fault she never received your wire.
Okay. I'll stay. For coffee.
Would you like something to go with it? We have some stale old donuts lying around.
Oh, I have a passion for stale old donuts.
In there. Oh, you like peanut butter? We can put some on them.
Peanut butter on donuts?
Sure. You fill the holes with it. I hate eat anything with holes in it.
Well, how did your Swiss cheese taste with peanut butter?
Scrumptious. There's never a draft blowing through when you plug up the holes.
Look, supposing we go out somewhere and get some fresh donuts.
I thought you liked stale ones.
I do. I mean, after. Besides, I'd like you to show me the city. I've never been to New York before.
Gee, you should see some of it. But I have to work.
How long will that take?
Hours, I'm afraid.
Couldn't put it off for a couple of hours, I mean.
No, I stayed home purposely to get it done.
If you go out with me, I'll tell you a secret.
What?
First, your promise.
Well, maybe when I finish the one sketch, that's almost done now, in about, 45 minutes, we can go for a walk.
You're a splendid human female.
Now, what's the secret?
Promise you won't tell.
Cross my heart.
Well, Baltimore's really a great city, and H.L. Mencken never said what I said he said about it. I cannot tell a lie. I'm a liar.
I'm bushed. Ooh.
Here, let me. You have a beautiful metatarsus.
Feet run in my family.
In mine, they walk.
Ooh, that feels good.
I may specialize in podiatry.
Is that foot stuff?
Foot stuff, yeah. But it'll take a lot of work. What about you? Are you pleased with what you're doing?
Not yet. I want to be a truly great,
Great what?
well, housewife.
You're a noble woman, Sally Martin. You're next, honey. Slip off your boots and sit down.
Aren't you tired? We walked miles.
Walking's good for your arches. Hey, buddy, I resent that.
Resent what? I'm calling my dog.
You don't whistle for a dog in that tone.
It's my dog. I'll whistle him any tone I want.
You don't call a dog with a... You call him with a...
Oh.
Hey. Get down, hey.
Hey, maybe you're right, Jack. I've been whistling the wrong way for years.
Hey, now,
Come
wait
on,
a minute.
Sam. Come on.
Now, look.
Sam, please, forget it. Come on.
Yeah.
I don't mind, really. Well, a woman dog whistle is to a girl what the good housekeeper seal of approval is to a pickle. Besides, why is everyone so full of solicitude for me? Why must everyone try to protect me?
You arouse the instincts.
You're just like Joy. I can take care of myself.
Well, maybe. But to make sure, I'm gonna play it safe. There you are.
This is absolutely ridiculous. Not only have you wasted your money, you've missed the 7 o'clock bus.
Mm-hmm. And what's more, I haven't even had dinner.
Yeah, and I haven't finished my work.
And you haven't had dinner either. So, go finish those sketches while I turn into a short-order chef.
Well, I can't
Now,
let you...
don't you argue. I'm older than you, and I'm bigger, and I'm stronger, and I can cook better than you. Now, kid.
You are a good cook. The best macaroni I ever tasted.
I'm gonna name that recipe after you. Macaroni Martin.
But you invented it.
Without you, who would ever think of stuffing the holes with peanut butter? More wine?
I've had enough, thank you.
Just as well. Whole 79 cents worth is gone. Coffee.
I feel warm, comfortable, and full.
Well, good. Say, why don't you put on another stack of records while I do the dishes?
Well, you will not. It's after 10 and you've got a bus to catch.
I can get to midnight.
But you won't get home till 4:30 in the morning.
Closer to 5. You see, the school's a half hour from the station.
If I can get a cab.
What if you can't?
I'll walk. It's only 7 miles.
You mean you might have to walk 7 miles at 4 o'clock in the morning?
5 o'clock. I don't mind, as long as it doesn't rain.
Of course, the Chesapeake Bay region does get a lot of rain this time of year.
Maybe I better get started.
I wish Joy were here.
Now, don't worry about it, Sally. If I have to, I can always sleep in the bus station till morning. Those benches aren't too hard. You know, even if I have to sit up all night in that cold station, believe me, it's been worth it, Sally. Meeting you, spending the day with you. You're not at all what I thought a New York career girl would be like.
I've only been here 10 months.
Don't let it change you. Goodbye, Sally.
Goodbye, Sam.
Sally, would you mind if I kissed you goodbye?
Let you walk 7 miles in the soaking rain and sit up on a bench in a cold bus station at 4 o'clock in the morning?
5 o'clock.
Well, that's inhuman. And if you want to stay here tonight, you can sleep on the sofa.
You sure it won't inconvenience you?
I'll get you a blanket. Sam, are you decent?
Yeah. Come on in.
I just wanted to say you could use the bath now.
Well, thanks.
Well, good night.
Good night.
I know I don't have to lock it.
late, Sally. Time for coffee. Come on, sleepyhead. Have some coffee while I get the eggs on. How do you like yours?
Scrambled. If you don't mind.
Yeah, huh? Oh, hot coffee. Thank you. That's very nice of you.
This is Mr. Pickett, our superintendent. Did you have a restful night, Mr. Pickett?
Oh, very restful. Not once was I disturbed.
How disappointing. I think I should feel insulted.
You're insulted.
Cheer up, young man. Many a fox has been outfoxed in the hen house.
Sam, wait. Sam, please. What are you doing?
I'm getting out of here. That's what I'm doing. Nobody makes a sucker out of me. You and that wide-eyed, baby-faced kisser of yours. I know I don't have to lock it, Sam. What an act. And I was stupid enough to buy it.
Sam, it wasn't an act. Really, I meant it.
Sure you did. You trusted me so much, you ducked out and flew that old rooster in to replace you.
It wasn't that I didn't trust you, darn it. It was me I couldn't trust. Well, the whole day yesterday, I realized how different you are from the men in New York. Gentle and charming. More like the boys back home.
Mm-hmm. The ones you came here to get away from.
No, to find.
Well, okay. But I've got to get back anyway.
Well, first tell me I'm forgiven.
Okay? You're forgiven.
Now tell me you'll let me take you out for breakfast.
Why out?
There's this wonderful place that serves a marvelous Sunday brunch. And it's my treat.
Well, if you insist. But then, I have to be leaving.
Wasn't that good?
It was great. And now you better get back to the apartment and finish your work.
You sure you can't stay a little while longer?
Oh, no. I've got to get back.
Well, Sam, I want to thank you for the very nicest weekend ever.
Me too.
It's a shame you can't wait another few hours. For Joy.
Yeah, well, maybe next time, huh? If the invitation still stands.
Oh, it does. Whenever you can get away.
Thank you, Sally.
Happy Baltimore. Sam!
Oh.
I'm going to walk you to the bus station.
You don't have to.
Oh, but I want to. I love walking in New York on a Sunday morning. It's so deserted. Look, this is when I feel it's mine, all mine, my wonderful city.
He thinks it's his. All his.
Hey, get out of my city! Hello?
Sally?
Joy? Where are you? What's happened?
Look, now, don't be alarmed. But I've had a little accident, and I'm at the East River Hospital. If you'd like to meet me here.
I'll be right there. Yes, reception desk, second floor. In 15 minutes.
Some little Miss Sunshine I turned out to be. It was utterly miserable. There I was, cooped up in this cabin, raining cats and dogs and not a man in sight. So I decided to come back. And then, as I was getting off the bus, This attractive man tries to give me a hand, and I get so flustered that I slip and fall on the pavement. Crunch.
Thank heavens it's only a sprain and not broken.
Oh, a perfectly harrowing weekend. You were smart not to come. Did you finish your work?
Not yet. Oh, but Joy, it was just wonderful. The loveliest 2 days ever. I can't thank you enough.
What, for going away?
Oh, no, for Sam. He sent you a wire, but his roommate didn't send it.
What are you talking about? Sam who?
Your cousin, Sam Cody.
Where'd I ever get a cousin named Cody?
Sam Cody, your mother's sister.
Hi, Sally. Remember me?
Dr. Holly, you work here?
He bandaged my leg. He's the Albert Schweitzer of the East Side.
You did a lovely job, Doctor.
Oh, not bad. Considering my fingers are just thawing out.
Well, I'm sorry about that, but you did ask for it.
No, all I asked for was a little kiss.
Would you like to ask again?
Why? Has Sally changed her mind about interns?
No, but I have. Are you free for next Saturday night?
Joy, are you making a date for me?
No, for me. Okay, Doc?
Yeah, if you don't expect anything fancy. I'm kind of strapped for cash. I just lost a $25 bet.
On what?
On Sally.
What are you talking about?
Well, let me put it this way. Maybe we can double date. Me and Cousin Joy and you and Cousin Sam.
What's this cousin bit?
Sam Cody. Well, who is he?
Well,
I meant to tell you about that, Sally.
What was the bet?
that he couldn't get into your apartment. But it seems he spent the night there.
You.
I cannot tell a lie. I'm a liar. Hey, Sally, hey, wait a minute. Let me explain. Sally? Hey, what was that for?
For breaking a date with me last night.
Cody, your face gets much longer. You're going to have your chin half soled.
All right. Knock it off, Rosen.
He's a unique man, Dr. Cody. The world's only sore winner.
That's enough out of you, too, Holly. And where's that $25 you owe me?
You'll get it in time for next Saturday night.
What's next Saturday?
When you take Sally out.
Me? Take her out?
Right.
He's got rocks in his head.
You want to bet?
No.
Will Sam date Sally next week? That's up to you. I'm willing. My name's Hal Cantor, and I've been asked to answer the question, where do we go from here? Well, my uncle used to say, a man chases a woman until she catches him. Sally will chase Sam until he does catch her. Several years from now, we hope. It's those years between that we intend to dramatize. The story of a boy and a girl waging a romance. And I use the word waging deliberately. Theirs is no jet-age love affair where boy meets girl, boy marries girl, boy goes into analysis. Theirs is an old-fashioned romance when a couple went steady for a long time before they became engaged. They were engaged long enough to make their marriage an accomplishment and not an experiment. Sally and Sam fall deeply in love. with all the pain and passion, the heartbreak and humor, the adventure and the frivolity that love imposes on the human spirit. They'll have squabbles, spats, lovers' quarrels. They'll share laughter and cause laughter. They'll make each other jealous, sometimes on purpose, sometimes inadvertently. And while each episode of Sally and Sam will be a complete story, we will maintain a continuity that will follow the growth of our young people and of their romance. Our Sam's a rascal. He's going to give Sally a hard time. But Sally's learned all about the battle of the sexes from a long line of married mothers in her family. And she's really quite capable of coping with Mr. Cody. Before they're through, they'll drag in all their friends, their neighbors, relatives, roommates, and complete strangers. All of them played against the exciting backdrop of Manhattan. And frankly, we hope that we can drag you into it too, as sponsor of a series that makes the same statement as a spring flower in bloom, as a lamb in a meadow, the song of a bird, or the lyrics of Oscar Hammerstein, a smiling reaffirmation of life.